Hey you guys, what's up? It's Sarah here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If this is something that you guys are into, welcome back. To all my other subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here again today. Alright you guys, so I have some plant mail to send, and I get comments and questions every single time I send out plant mail about how well I package and all this stuff. So, you know, since you guys decided to boost my ego on that one, I figured I would show you guys what I do to package, how I wrap the plants and package them out to all my plant friends. So I figured I'd bring you guys along with me. So if you guys want to see that, please stay tuned. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it takes me forever to package plant mail. I'm just so particular and I make a giant mess, and it's like a tornado went through my plant room. So I have 3 packages to send, and I'm not even exactly sure all what I'm going to be sending. I have to go through like all my propagations and see if I have things that are ready or chop some things. So it's going to be a little bit of a process, but I'm going to point the camera down at the ground and show you guys just step by step how I go about doing this. And I do recycle and reuse anything that I can. Old boxes, or when people send me plants or I've ordered plants or other items online, I keep bubble wrap or tissue paper. So I have some bubble wrap and stuff, so you know, keep that in mind if you guys are planning on sending out plant mail, to make sure to just save some things when you guys get packages, because that really helps. So having the bubble wrap and stuff has made a huge difference. Alright, so let's just get started, because I gotta gather a whole bunch of stuff up and get this process going, or I'm gonna be too late to send these out. So alright, let's do this. Hopefully I can get this done. Okay you guys, here we are on the ground. So what I do is, I hope you guys can see okay. First thing I do is, this is all the sphagnum I have, and I just use this little bowl. So let's just open this up and pour this in the bowl. And then I wet this down. And I don't care if this gets everywhere because it's an outside rug and I just vacuum up afterwards. Okay, so maybe I have a little more than what I thought. Okay, so where's my water bottle? Okay, so then I just take this water bottle, and here's my bowl of sphagnum, and I just kind of go like this all over the top. And then I just work it around in here until I feel like it's all, you know, pretty evenly moist. You don't want it like sopping wet, but you know, wet enough. I think it needs a little more. I just mix this up. Hopefully I have enough to get me through this. I hope. That feels pretty good. Okay. So I got that done. Then what I did was I went to the kitchen and I got paper towels and I squeezed them out so they're just damp. So I have a stack of paper towels right here. Obviously you're gonna need some scissors, tape, and you'll need saran wrap, but I have this plastic that I'm just gonna reuse. So I have that, and then I am gonna empty the soil back into my soil box container. So here this is. Okay, so first I'm gonna go with this bad boy. Alright, so let me take him out. And I am just emptying the soil back in here just because I know it's my soil and it's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna gently try to get what I can off of the plant without it, you know, breaking any kind of roots. So I just kind of tease it off, and if some of the soil is still in there, that's okay. I don't mind that because obviously once I send it, they're gonna put it back in soil. This has good roots. Okay, so I pretty much get it about like that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a piece of plastic. Or saran wrap. so. Okay, so then, make sure I got my tape ready. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a pile, let me make sure this is wet enough, of sphagnum moss, and we're just gonna kind of build it up around these roots, okay? This would probably be easier if I had a table to sit at. Sorry if the lighting's weird too. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep piling it up. So I just pile up with the sphagnum as much as I can around it. Okay, until I don't see any more roots showing. Then what I do is I kind of just force it into a little bit of a ball like this. So here's my ball, not too hard because I don't want to, you know, break any roots. Then what I do is I take my paper towel and we just wrap them in the paper towel, and I usually fold the bottom up like that, wrap them up like a little plant baby, really nice and tight, okay? So then here's what we have. Then I wrap it in the saran wrap and tape it up to make sure it's good and secure, like that. Then I take my saran wrap and I do the same thing, just fold it over, fold the bottom up, and just wrap it nice and tight. This is just gonna help keep the moisture in, like so. Then I take a piece of tape and we tape it up. So, you know, when the person goes to open it, it's almost impossible. Like that. So then, there's your little package. Now, depending on if the leaves are really breakable or not, if you have cotton, I'll show you once I go to put it in the box, but there's that one. Then this is gonna be the other one I'm sending her. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Just get what soil I can off of it. Okay, so next up is this Scindapsus Pictus Exotica, and I'm gonna do the same thing, just dump my soil back in here. I think, was this recently watered? Because they're having trouble coming out. So I'm gonna send the half of this that is not unfurling. See, this one's unfurling a new leaf. And if you send things that are unfurling, most likely they like get chlorotic and they don't make it. So I'm gonna save this piece for somebody else and not send it out yet. And then I'm gonna send her these pieces right here. So we're gonna do the same thing. Let me see how I want this. I want it all to be kind of flat. Okay, so I'm almost done packing up all my little goodies. So I wanted to show you guys something else that I do for cutting. So I just have this cardboard that's just left over from my husband's work, and what I do is I will wrap it up, tape it, make like a little tube, maybe pinch the bottom together. I'll show you how I do it. And I like to send cuttings in that just because it doesn't bounce around. So I'm going to be sending some little cactus cuttings. So I'm going to put them in this. I'm sending some dogtail cactus. So I just tape up one side and I'll tape the bottom up like this. So then it's basically just like a little pouch, and I'll probably put a little piece of paper or just leave it, you know, open at the top so it has room. And that's just kind of how I like to send some of the little cuttings. I can get them to kind of go like this. Okay. Put some cotton on them. Around the leaves. Little tendrils down. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just stuffing a little extra up in here now. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Don't want it too tight. Now, add a little bit of tape. Tape that is covered in sphagnum moss dust. Okay, so I just put a little bit of cotton in here and just really loosely moved the little tendrils around to where they wouldn't snap, and I gently folded the leaves down to where they wouldn't snap. Okay, so I got the one with the 2 little plants for Jacqueline done. I hope they're not crushed. This is like really tightly packaged in here. Fingers crossed that I don't snap a leaf. I don't think I did, but it was either this or a giant box. I didn't have anything in between, and I would hate to send just like a giant box and have them bouncing around in there. So this is what we went with. So I forgot to turn my camera back on for that part, but here's that one. Then let's go ahead and package up the other things I have. So here's the box I have. Let's just go ahead and tape the bottom of this up. I'm always bad at this part. I get my husband to always do this part because I'm so bad at it. We're just gonna keep him kind of loosely wrapped because there's not really, I guess right there. I try to get all the leaves in as good as I can. There's not really a great angle for this guy. So I don't ever just stick them down in there loose. I always wrap them in either paper or bubble wrap, anything I can. So I'm gonna wrap them all up like this, and then we'll put them in the box. I'm just gonna fold this end down loosely. So he's kind of loose in there, but I really don't want to pack him up too tight because I'm afraid it's gonna break some of the leaves. Just pack them up in here. Okay, so the longest one I'm going to put in first and just kind of wrap them around like that. He's pretty stable. Then probably I'm going to put this guy in here. Put a little piece of tape on him. Just to hold him into the box. Then we have this. Should I put him under here? I think he fits pretty good right there. There's the bottom. Put a little piece of tape tape on the side for him. I probably am overdoing it with taping them in the box, but I don't know, it gives me a little reassurance knowing that they're not gonna bounce around. Okay. So we're just gonna put this in here just so it can be nice and tight. Then I have a note somewhere. Get my little note. So when she opens it up, that's the first thing she sees. Alright, you guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I explained it well enough. I was a little bit scatterbrained today, just trying to think of all the things I wanted to send. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as you can tell, it doesn't move around. It's really important to make sure you have everything packaged really good, because there's nothing worse than receiving a plant and it's damaged or messed up from shipping. So I like to tape them in there. You guys saw all the things that I did, so I hope that helps. It's really important. I think the sphagnum moss with the paper towel and the saran wrap is the way to go. I've had success. Everyone I've sent plants to, they said like pretty much all of them have made it. So I think that is the best way to go. And then just get creative. Like if you guys have newspapers or papers, save some bubble wrap, reuse some things. Just make sure to like tape everything down in here. It really does help if you guys have a roll of masking tape. So just to make sure everything's good and secure. But thank you guys so much for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll be back at you guys again soon with another video. Bye.